Games Radio, and this is yet another unboxing for Warmachine. This time we are looking at the Khador Old Umbrey Core Expansion. So there's quite a few models in there. We've got a new character Warbeast, new warcaster, some units, and some elite units that look like they're werewolves. So let's get into it. So we've got the Starved, we've got some werewolves, some Lupines, an Apex Lupine. We've got our Liegeman, Liegeman Primalist. We've got a Animist, our new Warcaster, and we've got this guy with his goats, which if we have a look at what they're called, we've got a Shearlings, that's what the dude with the goats are, and our new Warlock is Captain Maxim Aslanoth. So there we go. We have got in here, ooh, okay, so we've got... So that's the body of our Starved. Now, interesting to note, this has got slots for magnets. So I think if you were so inclined, so you see this arm here attached to this piece of terrain, essentially, to make the base, interesting. But I would say if you were so inclined, you had two of these, you could... or if you bought two of the box, you could keep this arm off, magnetize here, and therefore this is an alternate body for your Primeval. Because of course we've got a head, which again has slots for magnets. And we've got the just simple arm. So yeah, you could do this as a alternate, which is kind of cool. Very good of Steamforged. I didn't say that this could be used as an alternate body. And then we've got the little tactical rock for him on his base. And then we've got Maxim Aslanoth, who's got a massive sword, as you can see. Really good sculpt. Bit of tidy up to do of support struts, but that's really wicked. So next up we have are the Animist. Very cool, creepy shaman. Our command solo for our Liegeman. This is the Liegeman Primalist. They look awesome. And then unexpectedly, this isn't going to happen for everyone maybe, once Steamforged, we've got here a Ursine Apex that isn't meant to be in this box. They're meant to be in the other expansion box. So that's just a nice added extra. Thank you, Steamforged. That's an awesome model. He's massive. He's going to be really fun in the games, I'm sure. Absolute murder machine. So that's a added extra, part of a miss pack, I guess. Right, these are the shapeshifters we were expecting. Well, at least one of them. Here's our Lupine Apex, who again is bloody massive. Looks great and beefy, and got horns. So a lot of throwbacks and callbacks to Circle Orboros with their own war beasts, because he's kind of similar, kind of reminiscent of the old warp wolf war beast. That's fun. Then we've got, okay, so there's a little bit of a break on this one that I need to fix. So this is the Sharling, so this is the goat. So I've got a little break here. You can see this base has his hoof, but that's simple enough to get done. Then the other goat, really nice little goats. And then we have the Sharling solo. Well, not solo, but unit command. So it's going to be interesting how they operate in the game. And then the last box we've got in here, so this should be our Liegeman and also our other Lupine. So let's have a look at what we've got in here. So we've got, here's one of the Lupines. Such a great pose, really dynamic. Then we have the other Lupine, who is more on all fours when it gets into, when it focuses. There you go, you can see. We'll do 360s of these anyway. But yeah, you know, typical supports to clear up, no breakages, well packed. Nice ears. Look even more werewolfy than other models I've ever seen. And then this is the leader model of the... There you go, look at that. Looking really great. And then, of course, we've got, like, female version. Another guy, very Circle Ouroboros with the designs. Another guy, and another lady. Cool. So a good mix of. I'll be getting around to painting them to add to the rest of my Circle Ouroboros. Circle Ouroboros? They're not Circle Ouroboros. They're old Umbrey army, and utilising them. I've got the other expansion on the way. It means I'm going to have 2 Ursine Apexes now, but that's cool. And yeah, we'll see how all of this, I'll get back to you about how they work in the game. I'm going to do a short video on who Old Umbrey are from a lore point of view. Please check into the other videos where we look at the lore of Warmachine. I've so far done an introduction to the main factions of Warmachine Prime original. I've got a new video which is either being edited now as you're watching this or soon to be edited, which is about the Hordes factions from Hordes Primal, and so you can understand who they are, and then we'll start getting into the lore of maybe specific factions and how the timeline progresses from Warmachine MK1 all the way up to the modern age. So thank you for listening, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, leave comments down below, and you know where to find us on social media. So goodbye for now.